Hello, everybody. Today's lesson is Unit 11, the future of our planet. Let's have a look at the new vocabulary. We have some verbs: install, pick up, plant, recycle, reuse, save. Mobile phones, plastic bottles, rubbish, solar panels, trees, wildlife. We can use install with solar panels. Solar panels are devices by which we produce solar energy. Pick up rubbish, plant trees, recycle plastic bottles, reuse mobile phones, save wildlife. Here we have some pictures. Some students are planting some trees. Picture A. Picture B. They are collecting or picking up some rubbish. Uh, the third picture C, reuse mobile phones. D, install solar panels. E, save wildlife. And F, recycle plastic bottles. Okay, let's shift to three texts or paragraphs and relate them to the pictures. Number one, the rivers in Kaziranga National Park in India often flood, and the problem is getting worse because of climate change. Later this year, I'm going to help my father to save wildlife from the flood water. This can be dangerous, but my father works in the park and he knows how to keep me safe. Number two, there is a lot of air pollution from the traffic in our city, and it is very unhealthy. Trees are good for the environment and help reduce air pollution. So next week, we are going to plant trees on the roofs of our school and make school roof garden. Three, I love phones, but I know that throwing old phones, throwing away old phones can be bad for the environment. I started a project in our school to recycle mobile phones. From tomorrow, people are going to bring us their old phones and we are going to reuse parts from them to repair other phones. So, paragraph number one, the boy is going with his father to save wildlife. To save wildlife, or yes, to save wildlife from flood water. Let's check pictures. So, picture E. There's a lot of pollution, reduce air pollution, and so on. And the trees are good. Plant some trees on the school roof. So two with picture, yes, A. And the third paragraph talking about reusing the old phones. It's yes, picture C. Okay. Shifting to the next part, true or false. In Kaziranga National Park, sometimes rain a lot. It's true. The work in India is dangerous for a person sending the online post. It's true too. Here, want to use text. Yes. Here we write true. The roof garden will help people to be more healthy. Of course, that's true. They are going to plant trees in front of their school. No, false. And it's a good idea to throw away old phone or mobile phones. Of course, it's false. It's better to reuse them. Okay, let's shift to the next part. Now choose the correct word. Okay. Uh, the boy in India is going to help his father today or later this year. Of course, later this year. The students are going to plant trees tomorrow or next week. Next week. People are going to bring in their old phones from tomorrow or next Saturday. Tomorrow. Okay? Shifting to the next part. Now the grammatical rule, revising the usage of going to, be going to, expressing we use verb to be plus going to plus verb to talk about your intentions for the future. So we use going to express or to refer to an intention for the future. I'm going to help my father. He's going to throw away his old phones. What are you going to do? How is she going to help the environment? So we use going to refer to decision or intention or plan. Okay. Shifting to another point. Now make questions about your future intentions. Then ask and answer the questions in pairs. Okay. Number one, do at the weekend. Are you what going to? What are you going to do at the weekend? The next one, are where to go next holiday? You going for you. Okay. Let's try to answer it. Are where to go next holiday? You going for you. So the answer will be, where are you going to go for your next holiday? Where are you going to go for your next holiday? Number three, your improve, are you how English going to? Your improve, are you how English going to? How are you going to improve your English? Number four, recycle your, are you going to old mobile phone when it's? So, are you going to recycle your old mobile phone when it's old? Are you going to recycle your old mobile phone when it's old? Now let's write them. Okay. So, number two, where are you going to go for your next holiday. Okay. Number 3, your improve are you, how English going to? How are you going to improve your English? Okay. I want to write it here. How are you going to improve your English? The next one, recycle you. Are you going to hold the mobile phone when it's? Let's write the answer here. Are you going to recycle your old mobile phone when it's old? Okay. Let's shift to the next point. Here we have some pictures. Someone is cutting a tree and there is a flood of water or river and a storm is about to happen and there is a state of drought or when the land becomes very dry and snow and a man about to catch a bus. So we are going to match now. The snow is going to melt. The snow is going to melt. It's a picture E. There is going to be a drought. Picture D. He isn't going to catch the bus. Picture F. The tree is going to fall down. Of course, A. There is going to be a storm. Picture C. The river is going to flood. Picture B. Okay. We use be going to plus verb to make predictions about the future based on what we can see. So we need an evidence. When I say the sky is cloudy, it's going to rain. The man is driving too fast, he's going to have an accident, and so on. So we must have existing evidence. It's going to rain, I can see some dark clouds. So it is an evidence of what I can see for that rain is going to happen or it's going to rain. The students are going to do very well in their exams. They always get good marks. Okay, let's shift to the next point. Now we're going to learn or get some information about an area called Wadi Rum. Okay, there is a lesson text I'm going to read. Speaker, Wadi Rum is a large area of desert in the south of Jordan. It's a very beautiful place with mountains, desert plants, and wildlife. Unfortunately, Wadi Rum has some environmental problems. Tourists help the local people make money, but when tourists go trekking in the desert, they often leave rubbish too. Some tourists drive across the desert in cars. They don't use roads or paths, but drive wherever they want to, and this can damage plants and wildlife. The hotels use lots of water, which can be a problem in the desert, but they are building new hotels, so even more tourists will go there. Okay, so question number one, do you know the place in the photograph? Of course, it is Wadi Rum in Jordan. What kind of environment? It's a desert. What sort of environmental problems do you think? Of course, they have so many environmental problems like rubbish and driving no path that may damage the land, plants, and also destroy wildlife. Okay, let's shift to another part and complete. Tourists leave rubbish, environmental problems. Okay, uh, some tourists drive across the desert, which can damage what? Uh, we said plants and wildlife, of course. So let's write that answer. Damage plants and wildlife. Okay. Hotels use lots of water. Excellent. Hunters, they kill what? Yes, kill desert animals. Kill the desert animals. Okay. Let's shift to the next point. We have a listening text again about drones. Let's read it and answer some questions and also do some exercise, okay? Scientists, uh, drones can fly, but they don't need a person to fly them. We can use remote control. This means we can control drones from the ground. In the future, drones are going to help solve some environmental problems. Boy, really? How can we do that? Scientists. Well, companies are going to use drones a lot instead of lorries to make deliveries. This is going to help the environment because drones don't make much noise and they don't cause as much air pollution as lorries. That's interesting. Yes. And we are also going to use drones to help wildlife. Drones can fly over places where people can't go. We can see if there are any problems. For example, we can use drones to help save wildlife after floods or fire. Can they help people too? Of course. We can send drones to dangerous places, for example. We are starting to use drones to check wind turbines. And this is not an easy job. Wind energy is much better for the environment and makes less pollution. We can even use drones to plant trees. Drones can drop seeds onto the ground in places that people can't go to, and they don't need to stop and have a rest. Okay, so the photos show drones. What do you think we can use drones for? Of course, to help people and to help the environment and to plant seeds and so on. How do you think drones are going to help the environment in the future? Of course, drones can help the environment by planting new plants to the places where people can't go to, and also they can help or reduce help people. For example, we can help save wildlife after floods or fires and so on. Okay. So drones can be used to help save wildlife after floods or fire. We can use drones to check wind turbines, which is not an easy job. And drones can drop seeds onto the ground in places that people can't go to. Okay, so shifting to the next point. Let's read the letters and try to answer the exercise or to do the exercise. Dear parents, the bus will be leaving for us, Muhammad, from the school tomorrow at 6:30 a.m. and returning in 5 days' time at 12:30 p.m. on Thursday, 11th June. Please make sure that your daughter has suitable clothes for the swimming and driving trips to the coral reefs on Monday and Tuesday. And he will also need good trainers and sun hat for the visit to the mangrove forest on Wednesday. We will be taking part in the conservation project in the mangrove forest and helping to plant new trees. Hi, Layla. We aren't sharing the room. Mrs. Nagwa says that the older students have to help look after the younger girls. We can meet at the school gates tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. I need to give you the trainers I'm lending you so that you can put them in your suitcase, and that's from Habiba. Okay, let's return to this exercise and try to do it. Okay, the school is going on a trip to Ras Muhammad from tomorrow to, yes, 11th of June. So let's write the answer. So we're about to write the answer 11th June. Okay. The students are leaving the school at, yes, 6:30 to uh, on the morning. Okay. On Monday and Tuesday, they are going swimming and visiting the, yes, coral reefs. On Wednesday, they are taking part in natural conservation project in the, yes, mangrove forest. Laila is meeting her friend Habiba, yes, at 6 a.m. at school gate. Yes. Laila and Habiba aren't, yes, sharing a room because they are looking after younger girls. Okay. Here, remember again, going to, be going to is used to express future plans. when we talk about decision or intention or plans that are mere information and not finished plans. So it's just a decision, not finished plans. The present continuous is used to express finished future plans. So after you have made your decision, so you fix time for that plan to be done. They are accompanied with arrangements. For example, I am visiting the dentist at half past 4 next Thursday. We are catching our train at 12:30 or not taking the bus. Also, when we say, my father has booked the tickets, he's flying to America next Wednesday. Or, can you meet me next Friday? No, sorry, I am meeting my friend Ali next Friday. That's an arrangement. So we use present continuous to refer to the future in the state or in the case of arrangement. Shifting to the next part, let's read this text entitled Fantastic Green Inventions by Teenagers. Green inventions are environment friendly. These inventions present solutions to environmental problems without damaging the environment. Boyan Salt was a student in Holland when he invented the system to take plastic rubbish from the sea. There is a lot of plastic in our seas, which kills lots of wildlife. Boyan's system is called the Ocean Cleanup Array. It uses machines whose arms have lots of filters on them. These filters take the plastic out of the sea water without hurting sea life. Debbie Kerr was 14 when she invented a green system for cleaning water and making it safe for people to drink. When she visited her grandparents in India, Deepika saw children drinking water from dirty canals. Before this, systems for cleaning water were expensive and used dangerous chemicals, which pollute the environment. Deepika systems clean and use light from the sun to kill bacteria in water. 5 Egyptian students from Kafr Sheikh STEM school were able to develop an app to help small farmers save water and energy. In this app, farmers complete a simple form with information about their farmlands, and this form is connected to a smart app which tells farmers the right amount of water that they need to irrigate their land. The app also determines the amount of energy and the number of workers the land needs according to their location and season. Okay, let's try to complete that exercise. Tools that take things out of liquids, such as water, filters, microorganisms that are everywhere but are too small to see and can make you ill. Yes, that's right. Huh. The answer will be yes, bacteria. 3, an organized way of doing something. Yes, system. The word system from the text. The place or position of a practical area or land. Yes, location. Things you can make in chemistry. Of course, chemicals. Good for the environment. Yes, environment friendly. Okay. We have some pictures, a man watching stars, and a man is diving, and a boy walking the desert, a man climbing a mountain, and this is a man rowing his canoe and moving with it in the river. Okay, let's shift to the next part. Dear Nahla, I'm having a fantastic time with my family in Siwa. Today we had a picnic on Fatanas Island. At the moment, I am sitting by the water and watching the sunset. It's very beautiful. We are staying with my parents, friends, and they are very kind. When we arrived the day before yesterday, it was very late. They still want to get up and make us dinner, and they bring us fresh dates for breakfast every day. Yesterday morning, we visited Shali Fortress and the Siwa Museum. I have always wanted to go there. I learned such a lot of history. In one morning tomorrow, we are going to visit the Siwa Salt Lake. I'm looking forward to visiting it. Sounds really interesting. Lots of love, Heba. So where is Heba now? Heba is Heba is in Siwa. What is she doing? Yes, I'm sitting by the water. So she's sitting by the water watching the sunset. Who is she staying with? She's staying with her parents' friends. Why does she think her parents' friends are kind? Of course, because they made them dinner when they arrived late last night, and they give them fresh dates for breakfast every day. What did she do yesterday? She visited Shali Fortress yesterday. And what is she looking forward to doing tomorrow? She says she's looking forward to visit Siwa Salt Lake. Okay. Now let's check this part. Look at the photos. What is going to happen? What are the people going to do? Number one, he's going to get a taxi. I think number two, the man or the boy is going to hit the ball with his racket, and this man is going to feed the cows, and the girl is going to draw a picture. Okay. Okay. Let's shift to the next part. Hi. Are you busy? Are you busy? What are you doing this afternoon? Please, could you call me later because I need some help with the English homework. I had to go to the dentist, so I missed the last English lesson. What did you study in English class last week? One last thing. Are you free on Saturday morning? I'm playing tennis in the park. Would you like to come? This is the end of our lesson and the end of Unit 11. Thank you very much.